See if it works.
So it would be the opposite of this then? Bad to.
No, it's this, but I just don't know if those are capital or not. All right, I think we're live. I hope we're live. If anybody's out there, tell us if you can't hear us. This is Bell to Bell and Bell podcast episode number 10. We're hitting the double digits, and it's a good one. We're finishing up season 14. Nathan's here in Thunder Bay, so we're here in person. I got my Minnesota Wild hat on, just in honor of our guest, our special guest, Mr. Autobahn himself. Brandon Clinton, welcome, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hopefully somebody can hear us. If you're on there, let us know if you can hear our mics. We don't know if it's working. Hopefully it is. We can hear each other though. That's the first step. So how's it going over there? How's the summer been in Minnesota?
It's been great. A little too fast, I think. It was a great summer, I think, weather-wise. Wasn't really too hot or it was about 85 degrees almost every day, except for that Canadian smoke coming down throughout the summer. That was the only issue. There's a number of days that were pretty brutal, but with the smoke. But it was awesome. It was great weather all around. I think we only had a couple of 90-degree days, and that's about it. So
we saw that the photos you guys were posting from that cabin. That was quite the place you're at.
Yeah, that's Judd Gaelic Gopher, his cousin's place. He owns a software company that they do all the grades for the schools across the U.S. So it's got a really nice place out there, and yeah, it was a blast. And made the mistake of playing some games when I shouldn't be playing. Actually, a large number of games. And
that was great. I was enjoying those streams. Those were good stuff.
Even the Tickles League there, I had a hard time with the bot there. It's giving me a lot of grief.
Yeah, that bot made me laugh. Yoda's taking some shots with that bot, man. It just keeps reminding him. Yoda has the worst record of all time.
Oh yeah, we played lots of games up there. It was, good time.
Who wins the most out of your group these days?
I'd say it's a pretty good split between myself, Nick, and Blair. Blair will say that, he does. And Nick, when we're together, that's kind of his, when he's around other people, that's kind of his worst. Yeah, it's the best time to play him because he's highly distracted. You can say things to make him look the other way, or if he hears something behind him, he'll start talking to those people while you're playing it. So he's too much of a social butterfly to be in an in-person tournament.
Yeah, I played him in the finals the 1 year at High, and he didn't do too good.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody was talking, and he was listening to every little conversation around. So
it was pretty funny, man. Everybody in the room was booing him constantly and cheering for him. For some reason, he was just a heel right away, and everybody in the room was against him.
It's the down bees. I keep telling them.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, he gets it from us, but Gaelic Gopher and Judd and Bullsy and does it. They both do it. So me and Blair are a little bit higher standards. Although I do that clapper shot quite a bit, or not a ton, but it could be looked at kind of a bastard shot too. But
I like that shot there.
Yeah, you're actually using a C button to shoot the puck. That's my leverage there.
You and Magnus might be the only two that pull that shot out.
I think so. Yeah. Too often. Somebody was using it against me not too long ago. I forget who it was. Gosh, I almost want to say it was Sugar Valley, but can't remember. But I know it was kind of new to me when somebody was actually doing it. But
we are, for all you curious folks there, we are at my law offices. We're sitting in the boardroom here. That's why we have all the books behind us.
Books.
Yeah,
Right. So I
there's a
got
lot of
dressed
books.
up.
This guy's got a suit and tie in his bag.
Not a lot of books here, but my daughters read, but not me too much.
I was showing Puss on our practice run. We've got the Highway Traffic Act of Ontario, 2014, 2015, 2017, 2018, 19, 20.
Wow.
No good reason. This is just because we're trying to fill the shelf. It looks professional.
It does.
Read.
You can just go buy those fake books and throw them in there.
That's right. Yeah.
You Twins fan, Autobahn?
Twins?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat. You know, for me, they went to that Valley Sports program, and we had to pay like something like $50 a month to watch the Twins. And right there, you lose me, I think. So I've lost, connection with the Twins quite a bit, but I probably go to a couple games a year, and there are free tickets that somebody gives me.
Yeah.
Blair works for the Twins.
Oh.
He's in the ticket office. It's his summer fun job because he's a school teacher. And can you guess how many free tickets I've gotten from him since he's worked for the Twins for about 5 years now?
Works for the ticket offices too.
In the ticket office, 0 tickets.
Wow.
Especially and it's going to be a ghost town there now. Right when school starts, it's going to be empty. And I guess they're trying to do some promotions where with the season ticket holders are trying to hold them as much as possible. And everybody's leaving. And they're trying to get like free beer throughout the game is what they're offering to keep their season ticket holders. It's kind of crazy.
Wow, because I just started tuning into baseball a bit now that the Jays are good, and yeah, I saw the Twins like sold off at the deadline. They sold like their whole team.
Well, and the whole thing is that the owners, the Pohlads, they call them the pocket protectors, Pohlad pocket protectors, because they try to have the cheapest team in baseball. And they were set to sell it. So everybody is excited. And at the last minute, they sent a one-page thing in the paper saying, "We're staying." And everybody blew up. Like this is just last week.
Too? This is exactly the same situation, no? For basketball owner?
Well, basketball they did sell. So A-Rod and another guy are the owners of the Timberwolves. So they are officially the owners as of this season.
Oh, okay. But didn't the guy like try to come back and be like, actually, I didn't sell?
He wanted to once he realized like, oh, I could have got way more for them than I could have. But then he ended up just going through with his deal that he honored. But the Pohlads, they said they're bringing in some other group, and I don't know if it's going to do anything, but just more years of mediocrity.
What's your like? How would you rate the big four sports? Like, what do you pay attention to more?
I actually pay attention more to college, the Gopher team. So it's kind of our hobby. Blair and I, we've had season tickets since the Metrodome, and and we go on one road trip each year. This year we're going out to Eugene, Oregon. So that'll be a fun trip. So it's mostly Gopher football is what I follow, but the other sports, I guess I would also go with the Vikings next. Try to watch the Wild a lot too, but again, they went to the Bally's subscription too, but they're starting to, with Bally's kind of failing, be picked up a lot more NBC games and things like that. So they're actually able to watch the games a little bit more. But also big Timberwolves fan. Myself, Nick, and my brother Blair, and one other person, we call ourselves the Row X group. It's the very top row in the Target Center there. We go to at least one game during the playoffs, and we always buy the last row because when we sit there, they win. So superstitious, So the Timberwolves are a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, you were at the playoff game this past year, right?
Yeah, we went to a couple games this year. So
You're actually good.
yeah, so we also do with those top four teams. A group of us, there's 8 of us. Nick and I actually share a spot, but we put $150 on each year, and you're allotted a team. And if that team wins a championship, you get the pool of money.
Oh, I like that. Wow.
So if you can imagine, if we were doing this since 1991, our last championship, that would have been a huge pot right now. So we invest it and put it away. So we've been doing it for a few years. So, and Nick and I, we've had the Twins this year, unfortunately, but next year we do have the Timberwolves, and which, you know, they've been in the finals, the Western Conference Finals the last couple of years. So they got pretty much the same team coming back, and then we have the Vikings the year after that. So that'd be with JJ's probably second year, McCarthy our quarterback. So got a couple opportunities, but it's Minnesota. Sports let us down.
What's the pot at right now?
I think it's around 2000, somewhere right in there. So
Nice.
Jeez.
yeah.
That'll pay for a celebration party.
Yeah. Right. So
Well, let's talk a little bit about NHL 95.
yeah.
Season's over. I mean, you must be glad it's over.
Yes, I am. It was not a very engaged season for me this year, I'd say. Just summer, as you guys know, our summers are so short. So got a lot going on there. Daughter's playing volleyball and swimming. Swimming actually takes up a ton of time. It's kind of crazy. And then NCAA came out again, so that takes up some of my league time too. So, admittedly.
Well, you got off to a rough start. We were talking. I don't know how far in you were at that time. Nate and I talked a while ago, and I think you were like almost out of the playoffs at that time. I think it was like we were looking at like it's the league is so tough to come back from any sort of hole is really hard, you know, at this point.
But you
Yeah,
got mixed at a certain point. You were over 500, I want to say. Like,
yeah, I'd say mid part of my season, I was probably like if I would have stuck doing what I was doing, I would have been somewhere in the 6-7 spot or so.
right.
But then tailed off from there, unfortunately. Had some bad losses. And as soon as you start doing anything less than splitting, like even if you're just splitting, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to slowly kind of move down. And I think the last so many years, including the Q, like I've been like first out, like that one spot. And it's always just like one of those games, like the connection could be like really bad. And you know, you're playing somebody like you know you could beat, but it's just like, oh, whatever, just get the game over, what type of a thing. And then you come back to like, gosh, I wish I would have replayed that game or something to be in the playoffs, but is what it is. It's all fun.
It's all fun. It's competitive though. That's for sure.
Yeah, it is.
We've been
Very
saying for a while. There's no easy games really anymore, and it's like, and it's you get swept a couple times. It's like, holy shit, you're really behind the eight ball.
Yeah. And that's why I say, like with Q, you can almost do the whole field because everybody can beat everybody, I think, like in that, especially with the team I have. Like I got like a super team in there. So um, I was more disappointed about that season than I think what I was with the W.
You just missed, is that right? On that one?
Yeah, just missed the last spot out of that one. So
Well,
like
if you look
1 point.
you're going to get that high draft pick, or at least you're in the lottery.
Yeah.
That really helps. But before we want to go there later, but I want to go through some of Nate's trades as well for draft picks. So we'll talk about the lottery in a little while. But before we do that, there was, I mean, I guess what I was curious about is like Segathon takes a lot of shit on the Discord, Are you guys cheering for him, or do you cheer against him when he's in the playoffs? Or I mean, he is the champ right now. Were you happy for him winning the championship last year?
Oh yeah, I was pinging him all the time throughout that game too. So and throughout the playoffs. So I try to play it. I would say I'm always a better coach than I am a player. And that was like in real life too. So I knew where everybody was, what they're supposed to be doing on the field, and where they're supposed to be. But the execution part on my own was always not the greatest. So,
So we know
um,
why he won now.
what's that?
We know now why he won.
Yeah, helped them up a little bit. Um, but and I think I did a lot with, I forget with which, because he went through both of you, right?
He beat me. I don't know.
Uh,
He definitely beat me.
was that last season? Yeah, I think he beat me in the semis, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, when did he beat you?
He beat me
Second
in the
round?
second round.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
yeah. It was one of them I was feeding a lot of information, but then the other I didn't do a whole lot. Um, but yeah, no, I totally support him. Blair doesn't. Um, Blair would rather see all of us lose, you know. Judd's a supporter, you know, for the most part, and so is Poles. So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, Blair's kind of our antagonist of the group.
What do you think of him missing out by 1 point this
I loved it because I know what it's like. I know what it's like.
That's rough. To lose those two for a guy who wasn't even around, that sucks.
thing is I saw like Jared posted something and I want to say Gabe like probably posted like 3 days before and I was like I had that in the back of my mind. I'm like, man, these games are not good. He probably didn't see it. Like, Richfield probably didn't see this until until he leaves and then yeah, sure enough. I was hoping they'd get on at like 11 p.m. last night and shock the league, but
Yeah, I think Blair's one of those guys that just has that puck luck that just somehow the puck magically goes in all the time. I don't know if he's got high accuracy guys or what, but you know, that's why I always use Mario. Like in our Segathon series, like he can only really win with Pittsburgh and nobody else.
how does that work? Do you guys just pick teams you want to play with or do you draft them or whatever? Or...
It's been kind of evolving over the years. I mean, for the longest time, you know, like we had kind of our set teams. Like I had St. Louis for the longest time. Blair is Pittsburgh, Nick is Calgary, Judd being Detroit. Um, but it's kind of evolved. Nick loves to change the rules as of recent, like some weird stuff. So another year we tried doing the tiered system and rolling a dice where you know whoever one person will pick the tier, another person will pick the matchup, and then the other person will say who's who. So we've done that before. So it's kind of all over the board right now.
Why St. Louis? Actually, that seems to suit your style. Actually, the one-timer guys.
The one timer, yeah, and the quick defenseman that can cut over, you know. So that I do like. Except he's not that accurate.
Well, we were kind of talking about that last podcast. We were talking about how like you and your brothers seem to have like you have a team that suits him better. He has a team that would suit you better. In my eyes, anyway. I don't know. Like, how do you like your team, or how do you like the construction of it?
I like it to an extent. The accuracy has been killing me lately. There's some games where the highest accuracy could be like in the 60s. And I don't score a lot. You know, at kind of a good accuracy day is somebody with like a 75. You know, so I don't have any of the 80s or 90 accuracy guys, and that's been kind of hurting me. I got some guys that can really shoot the puck like Gabrick. So if I got him with a 90 power and a 74, 75, I can do a lot of my slap shots that I do across the crease there. and actually score. But it's been rough not having any accurate players, but it starts to change here soon. I forget one of my more recent draft picks. Yeah, I think he was like a 40 right now this year. What is his name?
Just looking at your roster here, you've got
Pavelski.
oh yeah, Pavelski gets really good, eh?
He starts to get like a 5-6 accuracy and power.
Hmm.
So he's going to be he'll fit in great for me. And he's got like okay speed, some 4s, 5s, and they're serviceable, you know. So once he gets good, Gabrick's going to have one awesome year. Like I think next year he's like 6'6" in speed and agility.
Gabrick
His
has
numbers are
weird
pretty good,
weird
eh?
stats. Like really, I'm just looking at it right now.
It's up and down.
Really up and down. Like his speed next year's speed and agility is 6 and 6. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
His stick
And
handle is 6, which is like in the 40s.
Wow.
yeah.
But then the next year, the year after that, he goes 6 agility, 6 speed, stick handling 18, which is off the chart. The chart only goes to 15.
Yeah. Well, and I have found like that is a big deal because he plays somebody with like nips who knows how to like bump the puck off of you without checking you. Like, and I think a lot of my guys this year have all low stick. So you breathe on them, they lose the puck.
Well, Maryland Mike, when he was on our show, he was talking about that. I not honestly, I never once had looked at stick handling before he was saying that, but
Yeah.
he looks at our agility, speed, and stick handling, and I started looking after that, and it's like some of them are just random, like Gabrick, 6 stick, and then next year he's 18, and the year after that 12, 12, 15. Like he's really good for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I have a good core coming up. My goalie's I have one terrible year for goalie, so I got to find a rental guy for at least 1 year. But even though he's like an 80, I think his agility, which I value the most in a goalie, is in the 5s. So, and sometimes I don't know what it is. Like you get a dumb goalie that doesn't chase the puck into the corner, that helps. There's a few years when I had Hasek, he would chase everything. I don't know what it is, if it's defense awareness or what, but he would chase into the corner so much, so I would get snake charmed like over and over and over again if I didn't like click over to the goalie right away. Like pure league, I would have got smoked big time.
I'm just looking at St. Louis stats. He's awesome.
Yeah.
I kind of regret. Yeah. He's so good.
Well, I gave a lot. I
I
got a lot of crap for that.
I think it was, and a bunch of picks.
Yeah, it was 2 years of picks.
St. Louis does look really good right now, though.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about like I'm not sure what's going to be there in the draft. I'm kind of hoping to maybe trade one of my forwards to get a defenseman, and then maybe because of backfill it in, because I'm sure those defensemen are going to go quick, but I don't know.
I guess it depends where you end up, right? Like,
right.
Where are you in the lottery?
5th, I think. Right?
5th, yeah. So you got
a good chance.
9% chance of being picked number 1. That's decent.
GMDS put the chart out today.
Oh, really?
And it had all the percentages of like each pick or whatever.
Okay.
It was pretty interesting. Like,
so you got 5th best odds, and it looks like Erik Karlsson and PK Subban look like super studs.
They are so fast. That's what I noted for like the top 3 defensemen are.
What's the third one? Karlsson and Subban for sure look like amazing.
Oh, well, Burns is not there.
Oh, Brent Burns is because Maddie's back, so Burns is not there. There's somebody. Victor Hedman, I looked at.
So Hedman, yeah, he's got really good defense awareness, pretty good stick handling, or speed and accuracy, or speed and agility is pretty good for a defenseman. Not a shooter, but he's got the kind of the power. But what kind of sways me a little bit on him is the inconsistent checking. which I've kind of dealt with. And the Q with Leach,
Yeah.
He's great kind of for an offensive guy to bring the puck up if you want, but he can't check anybody. And that's kind of hurt me quite a bit.
So do you look at the checking stat itself? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just opened up Hedman's stat. So he's 4 speed, 4 agility most of the years.
Which is pretty good for
Couple fives, 1-3. Yeah, he's solid. And then the checking though bounces around a lot.
Yeah.
His hand switches too after year 5.
Oh, great.
It goes from I don't know, I think he's a left shot. He switches to a right shot in 2015 for some reason.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, just try it out.
Here's the odd breakdown. So you're 9% at first, 9% to be the first pick, 9% second, 9% third, basically.
What am I guaranteed? Is there a guarantee?
I think 8. I'm not sure if this just cuts off. Yeah, I think you can drop 4 spots. So
Ooh, and that will, mark my words, that will happen.
It shows the best odds as you being the 6th. I guess if someone jumps up ahead of you, then you drop back. But
Best odds are 6th and 7th. Really low odds of you being 8th or 5th for some reason.
this, I'm not sure why there's like gaps in here, but yeah.
You have a
big
shot.
lottery win, so I guess we don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, if that happens, I don't know what I would do.
It says you can be no worse than 9th.
No worse than 9th. Okay.
And if you
No
were
worse
ninth,
than
then you don't have that D to pick like you were talking about.
There's
The good thing is that I have the first waiver wire pick, so when you drop one of your really good goals, I'm going to be loving it.
what was system?
I mean, I think even that Crawford there might be an option, but is he only good for a few years?
Crawford's not.
Goalies, there's
I think
quick
this isn't
and-
right because Crawford is on it.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure somebody has Crawford as a goalie.
Sumter of,
oh, really?
And the other one was who's the guy that we went to that we knew?
Cam Talbot?
No, Ray Emery.
Ray Emery's
Ray Emery's on one of the
Sutton's
teams,
team.
but he's on the list. Yeah, he's on Sutton's team. So the draft list is not correct on goalies, but there is Jonathan Quick, and then Carey Price from the team that folded,
Oh, right.
and just those two. There's 2 really good goalies.
Corey Crawford is on Sumter's team.
Yeah.
Unless there's
Emery's
a
on
different
Cameron.
Crawford. I don't know who's in the draft. No, it's Corey as well.
So I would like to. I mean, if there's a goalie there, I would take that, and I wouldn't have to move anybody.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Your D is, I guess you still got Goncha for a while.
right,
Who's
still
he-
got cancer. Potty is underrated.
Oh yeah.
He's very fast, got good shot power and accuracy. So I really value Potty like that. I think I've had him forever. So I think beginning, but he's been awesome. I mean, even at the 70s ratings, he's really good.
Yeah, 70s.
He has the stats I value in a defenseman.
And then Brad Stewart.
Andre Markov on
Oh,
Billy Chris team will be going into the draft. He's got some.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's got
Markov?
Markov will be
he's
in
like
this draft.
80 next year. Year after. He's actually pretty damn good, yeah.
So I guess
6 out of 70.
if you figured if you were gonna draft a D, you've got Carlson, Subban, Hedman,
John
Carlson, Markov. Like there's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
You should be able to get a good D.
Yeah.
Unless you drop in the
It's a big lottery, like first pick, man.
Yeah, who would you pick out of the top 2 there? I have like Carlson and Tavares is.
Yeah.
it's got to be Carlson.
I might go Carlson, even Subban. Like it's so tough to get these.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, there they are. Those 2 for the speed that they have is very unique.
Yeah, I think that to me is a no-brainer that Subban would be number 2 after Carlson. I mean, maybe it depending if it was like Crab or somebody and that has 2 good D, then it's a different story. But
Yeah, I have been trying to change my gameplay a little bit because when I bring my defenseman up to score, I think there are some people that really take advantage of that and try to headman the pass up, and beat out my defense. since there'll be one guy kind of back there and get the breakaways a lot more. So been trying not to use my defenseman as much, but
That's I do that. I'm doing the same thing. I used to always use that lefty to rush the puck. Back
yeah.
then, I used to use him all the time, and I don't ever. Ever since started playing in the auto league, because you get burned so much that just like now I stopped doing that really all the time.
Well, yeah, you got people like Puss and Nips, they see that and they know exactly what to do when you got your defenseman trying to score.
So this lottery is huge. There was a couple things Nathan I wanted to go over again because we talked about the ultra. We were talking last time. I don't know if you heard it there, Brandon, but we were talking about Nathan had going into this season had the 2010 pick from Ultra and the 2010 pick from Crab. Decided to trade the Ultra pick instead of Crab. And the last time we talked on this podcast, it was right when Crab had a terrible start and then was starting to look good. Ultra had a great start and had like fallen off a cliff. And we were kind of like, who would you pick at that time? How it ended up that Ultra finished better than Crab, right? Just
They're right next to each other.
Yeah, one slot.
one slot, so it didn't matter. It was much ado about nothing.
Yeah.
Both would have been in the lottery.
Wow, you would have had the potential for
I
1-2.
Imagine that if they get to be 1-2.
I got Yager out of that, but man, yeah.
Oh, you did.
Should have just kept the pick. I think that would have been the nice.
Yeah, I mean, getting Yager out that I think is
Yager's nice,
just as good.
I mean, it's a gamble. Like it could end up being a 1-2 pick, and it's huge, right? But if it drops to 10, then I'd rather have Yager, I guess. So
Right.
Still pretty even, I guess.
Which spots are they in?
Well, Crab jumps ahead.
They're right below me.
Little penny.
Or
I don't know if that's actually happening, but is it?
Okay. I don't know.
Either
I
way, so
assume
they'll be
but
like
I think
6
whatever,
or
it's like
7.
5, 6, 7
Yeah, okay.
range, 8.
Right behind you, yeah. Then Sutton, Mike, and then Richfield.
Richfield's the last spot.
Richfield has a chance for the
The chance
lottery.
2%.
He'll get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just messaging with Sutton about that, and he said he's going to have a bunch of people watching the wheel.
When is he doing it?
I don't know when he's doing it. He actually was talking about maybe doing it on this show tonight, but then he said there's a different setup. He's talking to hockey.
Oh,
I don't know when he's going to do it, but
doesn't need to be fancy.
no, I was just saying, just like, because worst case is he's doing the wheel and he gets first pick. Everyone,
Yeah, you gotta have Hoff doing that.
he
just for
said
that.
he said other people are watching, so I hope he's got a setup that it's like it's accusation proof.
That'll be sick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tuning in. They should have like envelopes. So let's get that going. Sutton, like
Yeah.
with the pictures, team logos on.
So they'll be freezing the envelope, putting it in.
Yeah.
The worst trade ever. I think we got to talk about this. So Pitt trades Sergei Samsonov to Sunnyvale before this season for Sunnyvale round pick in this draft, and Sunnyvale misses the playoffs. This looks just awful.
Well, this is also like right. Yeah, he's like sixth or seventh. He's gonna be in the odds.
6th or 7th odds. So like his odds are pretty good to get it. Well, you're gonna at least get a top 11 pick.
Yeah.
And he got Samsonov for 2 years.
Yeah, what did I?
Really bad trade. Samsonov isn't very good either. I guess he's got the speed, but how do you feel about that? You traded Samsonov for like
I traded Samsonov for like I don't know
Mark Samartin or something.
a bag of pucks. I just wanted rid of the guy. And he turned around and gave him
to maybe the
round
first pick overall.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, I had said to Sunnyvale when I played him, I said, no, it's good to see the orange back. And he goes, yeah, it's been a long season, ready for next year. Haha. I'm like, yeah, good season to come back to with this draft though. He goes, nope. Traded my first. It's a complete whiff for me. I'm like, oof. Like that's all I could say. Like,
Didn't they rip off Nips earlier on though, like one of the earlier seasons,
yeah,
Forsberg or something. So it
Probably.
came around, I guess.
yeah.
That's a tough one, man. Yeah, it is nice seeing them back though. I gotta say, those are one of the top ones.
We should do a top uni draft one of these days.
What are you at now? Autobahn still got the Reds, or you still
What?
the red home unis, or what are you?
Yeah, I switched back to
Yeah,
the red uniforms.
like, that's the
You
one.
know, from the because it's kind of off the movie The Big Lebowski. So the
Those,
Autobahn, the band, they wear the red shirt, black tie, black pants. So
those are nice. You went to blue and yellow or something, right? Or blue and gold. Gold.
blue and orange, kind of like the Edmonton alternate jersey. That's what I was kind of going for. I just really like that jersey for some reason, but kind of unique.
I like those
I
red.
Yeah, because I think at one point there's so many teams that had red, had like the same color combination. That's why I ended up switching it. But since then, I think people have been pretty creative and switched things around.
The ones that get me, anyone with the green, like there's like Yoda, Sumter, look just like my away jerseys just kind of blend in. I find it so hard to play against like similar color scheme ones.
Because yours is white and
It's like white
green.
or something, I think, the away one, but yeah, NJ Killer I think might have similar ones.
Whoever had the flesh color ones for a year, that kind of drove me nuts.
That was
No, we should really do like a worst jersey poll or something like that one of these times. Uh, and it's also like who was it? The guy that did all the stats.
okay.
He's not playing anymore.
I'm kicking this.
Ticketus. His jerseys are just those hurts my eyes too much when I was playing him.
Well, I'm trying to
They were
remember
like
those.
they were all kinds of colors, like
It's like yellow, red, orange, black.
yeah.
Knicks are like that too. Those can get bad.
Those are the worst ones, I think, to me. Like those,
Yeah.
the ones where you can't even see the away ones, like it's like the clear color or whatever. That bright pink and then the clear, you just kind of like you don't even notice as guys. So, yeah, I don't even think that should be legal.
I think Wolf, didn't he have one year like
Yeah,
all white almost, or
no,
they just kind of blend in?
yeah.
Not a bad strategy in a
I
way.
know, man. It's like gives you that extra little split second. You don't even see the guy.
Like, where'd that guy come from?
That's how I feel about G-Locks. His homes are the gray.
Oh, yeah.
I never can see them on screen.
I do like it. So those are
Yeah,
pretty sharp.
nice, but I just don't like to play it. Well, are you gonna make the playoffs in season 15?
Planning on it, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I mean, winter's coming, so things have shut down. I think I got all the outdoor tasks to do all done, so I can actually kind of focus a little bit more on it. So,
Lock in on season 15.
because what does my team look like here?
Your team's pretty
Your team's
solid.
just
It
solid.
picks up a little bit. My goalie gets slightly better.
Yeah.
Next year.
What Gabrick gets better.
If you get a team man to fit in with this team, your team's looking really good.
It's
Yeah.
the 2011 season. Your team is stacked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a short window there, about 3-4 years.
But then you have Pavelski coming in, so your team
Right.
well, like even like Simmons or whatever, he gets what 3 or 4 good years in the middle.
Yeah,
You get some
that pairs up with Pavelski there.
yeah.
What does Briere do? So he actually drops, but
He's a little worse, and then he's 80, 79, 85, 89, 78. Pretty solid for a bunch of years.
Baker's just been around for like he's been good for a long time. Like kind of
yeah,
undervalued him. I remember
he
watching
might.
some of your streams and when you switched Briere to center for a bit with the two fast guys on the wing, and it would seem to be working pretty well.
It's all about what is Gabrick doing. because he's got the 90 slap shot. If he's in the 40s to 60s, I'll put him at wing for accuracy. Then I'll put Briere at center. But that seemed to do really. I've seen the score the most with Briere at center, but it's hard.
You were like your best seasons were when you had Shanahan at center. No?
Yes, yeah, because he could rocket it from. He had the 6.6, I think, for the accuracy and power.
Trade your brother for Joe Thornton.
He has him.
We were saying last pod that you two should just trade your whole teams. Because he's got a good team too. It's just that his team like doesn't seem to fit his style at all.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
You've got like Kovalchuk, Rick Nash, Thornton. Probably better guys for like, your style in some ways.
I think so.
They're not as good though. Like your guys are better. That's the only problem.
Yeah, they have a better. Yeah, and I don't want to mess up those few years that I have coming up. I just need
7%. What do we got? 8 guys? The first league history, 8 for 8 swap. Let's see it.
What is it?
That's what we're calling for. Full team swap.
Full team. I mean, pretty even. Your team's better though, I think.
Yeah, it is better long term.
Yeah.
Thornton would be a nice addition for you though.
Oh, that'd be great.
Joey is
But
a player.
Blair's he only takes like one-sided trades. Like I think he took Matty A like for one. That was really bad. I think it was a Gill in that trade. Like, then he's so proud of it. He just kind of goes around and look at my team, look at my trade that I pull off on the best GM out here. He just it just drives me nuts. But he's got to win. He hasn't been to the semifinals in forever, so
yeah, that's right. There hasn't been other than you're lucky Nick is representing.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any Minnesota guys in the playoffs other than Nick for a while.
Ever since I traded away Shanahan, that's when.
Yeah, you got to go back to the big guns at center.
Yeah, it's kind of like maybe it's just kind of conditioned in us, like the Minnesota. It's what we do is trade away tomorrow's best players today. Kevin Garnett goes to Boston, wins championships. Big Poppy for Boston, he goes and wins some championships. It's kind of what we do, and get fleeced with the Herschel Walker trade.
Herschel Walker. Were you guys sad to see Karl Anthony Towns get traded, or what was the view of that? I think I asked someone online, but
yeah, I mean, yes and no. They would have been so far over the cap.
right.
They had to do something. But I was skeptical, kind of like who they got, and it took them a bit to gel, and they ended up doing really well. So Carl's kind of hard to watch. I'm not like a big flopper guy, like that's not when the Wolves lost to that SGA at Oklahoma City. That guy just, you breathe on him and he gets to go to the free throw line.
Yeah.
I just hate that style and the complaining about it. Every call, he'll be down there yelling at the refs. Meanwhile, the game is halfway down the court already. So I think I've been pretty neutral on that whole trade. It's been, to get back to conference finals, I think it was good.
Worked out, I think. Yeah.
Sumter Trash says basketball, exclamation point, question. Question mark. Come on, guys.
It's the only sport we have here.
So we do our playoff predictions here?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So let's pull up the chart. I don't know if I can share it on Zoom. Let me see. Let me see if I can figure this out. We'll go through quadrant by quadrant. Oh, man, I don't know how to do this. I'm trying not to share some like confidential work stuff.
Oh, come on. Let's see the lawsuits.
That's the last thing we need to see
Who did what?
here. Yeah. We're suing Brandon Clinton?
We think he's tanking.
Yeah, that's right. The tanking thing ended up, I think, not really making too big of a fuss, right?
No. If you go through it, like, I don't know.
There was a lot of talk about tanking, but I don't think it really,
Yeah.
which is maybe it was the shaming though that stopped it or that made it tank. Can you see that on the screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
I see the standings. Yeah.
All right. Let's start at the top quadrant. Oh yeah, I was gonna roll this over to the playoffs here. There we go. Well, let's start with Thunder Bay and Saguenay, and then we'll go through we'll just do it in order like this. And then we'll do all around one, and then we'll go into round two and eventually pick our finals. So let's start with you, Brandon, as the guest.
G is plucky, you know.
Is
Thing is,
this stream going crazy, or what the hell's happening on this stream?
you're off of the tab. You went to Twitch.
I better stop sharing. You guys have
Just click on the tab.
Oh. Okay, go for it. I'll get this back up.
G is plucky. I think he might steal one from you. So I'd probably see a 4-1 series. If he had any other ones, I think he could have. He's a guy that could easily, steal a whole round from you. I would say he's kind of one that I always let my guard down all the time too. And like if he was playing Nick on that next one, like I could see him taking that even. But yeah, he just got the worst pick.
What was your series a couple of seasons ago you played him, huh?
I think he swept me this year.
And
it was early on when I was actually paying attention. So it's not like I wasn't trying against him. I was fully into it, and he just kept going and kept scoring on me like everybody else did.
he had a good year. I mean, looking at his numbers here, he's minus 12, 113 goals for, 125 against, which
Where does 134 fall for goals?
113 goals for is not even that high, actually. Probably lower playoffs.
So he needs a tight defensive game.
125 goals against is second worst in the playoffs behind NIU.
Right.
Minus 12.
So,
massive underdog. It would be shocking if G wins this series, but it's a swan song here. This is his final year, at least until he comes back. But
is he holding on to his team, or?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he's taking a year break, I think.
And
hopefully he misses it and then comes back. Be ashamed to lose that guy from the league.
Oh yeah, it's kind of the sizzle of the league. He's our OnlyFans guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's got Harding. That's why.
Yeah, Harding helps, although he gives up a lot. I mean, he just is run and gun all the time. He's fun to play. Like he's one of the most fun guys to play against.
And I for years, for seasons, tried to get Timu from
Ultra
from Ultra forever trying to get Solani, and I just couldn't ever close a deal with him. Like I was willing to give up like a St. Louis type of deal for him before, but he wouldn't let him go.
Yeah, and then
G comes on and sweet talks him, and
yeah, that's right.
Or did he change hands before then? with another team too.
Went to Caden for I think only one season, but I don't remember
Yeah,
what we traded for him. I don't remember.
I don't think it was alive.
Is there trade history in here? No.
Ultra just didn't want to trade him to you.
no, because
Well-
I at that point had some good players to really trade and but yeah, no, I'd still love to have him.
Yeah, he'd be fun. He's got a couple good seasons left too, at least 3 or 4.
Yeah,
Fun guy to play with.
yeah, the combination of Solani and Harding, that's because Solani can come up. He's a lot of those fast forwards are just as good as defensemen because they can come up and poke away the check from behind. So
So you're taking Saguenay?
no,
No.
I'll give him one game. You know,
Okay.
he'll,
I think
Harding
we played
Harding
them-
will
I think
Harding will have a great game, I think, in one. And
we collab Cam that series last time. It was kind of awkward. Like I think it was a sweep. It wasn't a fun.
I'll still give him one. I'll do 4-1.
He'll get one for sure, maybe 2. Like he always like splits with me usually every year.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's plucky, you know, like
That's it. All right, the next one is one that is awesome. I'm so happy that this is the first round series. Highland Wolf against me.
ooh,
Set this one up. So obviously the champ. Wolf was, what did Wolf do last season? He was in the
Final.
Oh, this
This
is
is
the
the final
rematch.
rematch.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
final
That's so good. Wolf's been in the semis now. I think 2 seat the last, at least the semis now.
Semis then
2.
finals, I think.
Yeah.
wow.
So he's been awesome. The seasons, like their records are almost identical. Wolf ends up with 65 points. Segathon ends up with 64. Although Segathon had 10 overtime losses, like which leads the league by far in overtime losses. Oh, MN Yoda had 8. So I mean, Segathon could have ended up way higher had he just won some of those overtime games.
Yeah.
But the goals for Wolf 131, Segathon 108. So Wolf scoring quite a bit more. Goals against 100 for Wolf, 103 for Segathon, basically the same. So I mean, not a lot separating these two guys. What happened in the final? Segathon swept them.
Segathon's
Right?
destroyed them.
Yeah.
That was that series where he was scoring like 6 or 7 in a game a couple
Had
times.
2 like massive blowouts.
Right.
He
Wolf
killed
just
them. Yeah,
killed.
he killed them.
But didn't Wolf beat him the year before in the?
Wolf generally plays them well.
Yeah,
Like Wolf.
I think Wolf had beat him
Yeah.
the season before to get to the semifinals. But Wolf just could not handle the final. Too much pressure. So now, first round, isn't it? This is ideal for Wolf. No pressure. Nobody's gonna expect.
He's got a good goalie. He's got Richards and Carter.
He's got a good. I mean, Wolf's.
Oh, Pronger. Yeah.
I mean, Zagathon's is sneakily good.
Yeah, Wolf should have the roster advantage here.
Certainly
I
does.
mean, Kopitar's only a 71 this year, but other than that, his lineup's pretty good.
Richards, Carter, Pronger. He's got 3 guys in the 80s.
Yeah.
Bogosian is 72. He's got a pretty good team. His team drops off a bit next year.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
And Nick is good at finding guys that fit him, even though they're like 70 or even a 60. You could squeeze whatever you can out of him, you know?
For sure. He's got, actually, his forwards are just as good. Andy McDonald's 80.
Yeah.
Kessel's 81. Ryan Malone,
Yeah.
6. His forwards
So this team for Nick is actually pretty higher than normal than what he's used to playing with, I think. So
he's 80. He's got as many guys in the 80s as Wolf does.
yeah.
Surprising.
So I'd be definitely going with Nick here, I think. I think it would go. My gut's telling me 5.
5 after a
5.
sweep. If Nick
Yeah.
is maybe Wolf has just got Nick in his head now. I don't know.
Maybe I
That's
can hear him all the way from Philly.
My favorite memory of High was Wolf and Nick playing. Wolf beat, I don't know if he beat him or he just scored in their game against each other. Raises his wheelchair. Raise the chair.
Is that what that meme was that somebody posted the other day? Raise the chair. Yeah. I'm hoping to make it to one of those here, but
Yeah, man. I heard you guys are all going next year.
Yeah, I gotta try. Think I gotta see the volleyball schedule when it comes out and make sure I'm not going to like Orlando or something that weekend. So, yeah.
You're taking Manhattan in 5. What about you, Nate?
I'll go Manhattan in 7. I think Wolf
Good
will
season,
extend
good
it.
season.
That's the first thing that came out in my head was 7. I don't know, like even I think I may have swept Wolf in the queue even this season, but again, I got a super team. But yeah, I think Nick's when the lights are on, Nick, and he's in his basement by himself. When he's locked in, he's locked in.
Yeah,
And it'll be the battle of the down Bs.
that's true too. Both of them.
I think Nick will edge out a couple last second down Bs to beat them.
What do you got?
Well, I'm taking Nick just because I want to beat the hell out of him in round 2. I'm gonna take Manhattan in 6.
All right.
5, 6, 7. Damn.
Okay,
No
the other half of this half, no one's taking Wolf, so Wolf can put that on his bulletin board.
Yep, he's hanging it right now.
I'm sure he's got it going. He's gonna psychoanalyze himself into winning this series. So now we got the other half of the same side of the bracket. 5th seed Providence Seabass against 12th seed Woodland Rats. Their playoff debut for NJ Killer. This is an awesome matchup, and actually
Interesting one. I like this one.
super interesting. Like Lloyd probably this is like his best case almost with those teams that were around him, but still going to be an awesome series. So Lloyd had an awesome season. 70 points, 33, 15, 1 and 3, 132 goals for, and only 93 against, which is like super high. Like that, there's a group of,
Yeah.
what is there? 7 teams that were under 100, and he's one of them. And then NJ Killer, 108 goals for, 100 against, so all still really good, but scores way less, which we know from playing him, right? He's very defensive.
2-1, 1-0 games.
Totally reminds me of Ellis.
Yeah,
Ellis
reminds me a lot of Ellis. Yeah.
but also has some weird 94 stuff too.
Yeah.
Passes a lot. Pretty
Can you
good.
do me a favor? Can you click on the player skills and go to Madonna?
No,
I
he's
hope
not good, man. He's not.
I'm gonna miss that.
I am not. Like every time I play him, I go, "Is this Madonna's last year?"
He's got 2 more,
2 more after this.
but he's
And
getting more.
the pass rating is still a 4, which is
It's not bad. I mean, next year
when you got a 5 or 6 pass, if he's got somebody like that, so the fast, powerful pass, like because he has that, he's got a version of the down B. What does he call it? The snapperoo.
Oh, so let me ask you, like, so you're saying that you think the pass actually matters for that down B?
I think so. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it creates a lot of power. That's why I've had some like 6 pass people. Like I thought it'd be great for Brendan Shanahan when I had him. I got somebody who was a 6 pass, but he would pass it so fast and hard it would go past him or backward. Like, I think so. I could be wrong, but more than likely wrong. But
he's so good at passing, nobody can accept his pass.
Yeah, but if you have it for like a down B, I don't know if Nick's on. I'm sure.
These guys are all probably 5 passes.
I've got 6 passes only. Yeah,
His agility goes down to 3, which is kind of ugh.
Donald's gonna be 5 speed, 3 agility for the rest of his career, which is not fun to play with. I've had Jokinen
3
like that this year, and the agility really hurts.
A 3 agility is not worth playing almost.
The 5 speed's nice, but yeah, you're right. I agree with you. So what
and
do
then
play NJ Killer this year, Brent?
yes. What did I don't know what I did.
What about you, Nathan? You thought he was really good, right?
I think I might have tied him, and I don't know. They were close games. He's really good. He's a really good player. He
Yeah.
doesn't give up much.
I had heard you talking about that, and somebody else was telling me the same thing, that he was really good, and I hadn't played him. I didn't quite believe, and then I did play him, and I was really impressed. He's really good.
Well, I know we were talking a lot on the other ones. He's going to make playoffs. You were
Right.
quite skeptical, right?
I was totally skeptical. I didn't think I guess my point was all along that it's really difficult to
Yeah.
make the leap into this group.
For sure.
So he did it. It was amazing, and then he faltered off in the last bit of the season. Like
Yeah.
he was over 625, I think, when we talked last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So he's been on like a pretty low run here, but a lot of
He
other
kind of
players
regrouped though. He did drop off, and then he kind of found his footing at the end. Like he was out of the playoff picture for like last couple days and hopped back in. So yeah, he's what was that G?
I tied and lost. I lost to him 2-3, and then I tied him. And that was early on too.
I think we're being joined by soon to be swept G-Lock.
There he is.
There he is.
John Bell.
He's got a shirt on. We know it's not that serious.
That's deep V though. That's good.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I don't know if you heard our predictions that you're going down in round one. It was unanimous.
Yeah, I heard.
I gave you a
that much
game.
sweeter.
I gave you a game at least.
I heard I got a game.
Yeah.
I'll take that. You know who else I beat in game one?
Who?
Former former champ. E-Rap. That's right.
So what you're saying is I have no hope in game one. I might as well just let my son play.
Exactly.
There's the game.
That's right. You haven't lost till you lose at home, right? Or is that, I don't know, something like that.
All right. How's
Are
your
you doing you guys doing a shirts off game or?
Yes.
collab
Yes.
game? Glasses on.
That'd be awesome. What are you eating? Is that a hot dog?
Just a raw hot dog out of the box.
Carrots, good for the eyes.
Oh, carrots. Because it's hard to see, when you got the sunglasses on at night. That might help with the vision.
Well, gee, what's your prediction for that?
My prediction is that the Thunder Bay pike are so bad that they're just like real pike. They just float around aimlessly until somebody hooks them.
Hook them right in the back and haul them in the shore.
You're just
Any
lucky.
way you can.
You're just lucky there's no penalty. You just gotta be mashing the shit out of that A button.
You said the A button?
Of course.
Just fucking like mad.
The A button is kryptonite to guys on breakaways
Just
and net front battles.
Well, you're pretty good at taking the goalie and injuring players. You did that to me, I think, in one playoffs. You took out one of my best players in the first round there. First game.
Thorin Fleury, actual CTE survivor.
Yeah. Yes. You recreated history there.
And also, one of the Sedins, Henrik or Daniel, I don't remember. I don't think he remembers either. Actually knocked himself out of my goalie as well. I can pull the Luis Mendoza, except he wasn't able to stop in front of him.
Oh man, I don't know if I even want to try this series now.
No. Now, I gotta put a disclaimer there. Fans, don't expect that level of expertise. That's a last ditch effort play, and I don't expect games to be that. I don't expect to win by that much that I don't have to worry about it. So,
What's the prediction then? The second and 4?
Sags in 7.
Oh, it's 7.
Ooh, 7.
Overtime win.
Swan song.
At the 94th minute of overtime.
How do you take a series off or a whole season off if you beat Sean Bell?
Say again?
How do you take a whole season off if you beat him?
Shit, man. Pike in 4.
He's back. He's back.
hiking for?
Thank
Oh.
you. You're never leaving, buddy. You're back in. I'm gonna throw this just so you have to stay around.
Everyone throws it at you. man,
He's
for
the
sure.
champ. He can't leave.
I just threaten to leave every year. I just
I'm gonna be a champ for like the next 10 seasons.
you come to my collab cam, there's just like 23 mugs in the background.
You do that at work too.
What's that?
Threaten to quit.
Oh man, no, that they need me around there. I'm the glue that keeps that place together.
That's the same as the dub, man. As soon as you leave, it's over.
I don't know. I've seen a steady decline the last couple seasons. I mean, you guys remember the draft last season, right?
I heard it wasn't very effective.
It was an unmitigated disaster.
I heard my nice brother just unceremoniously stole your draft pick.
Oh, there's nothing ceremonious about it.
Good stuff. You ready for the draft this year, man? Do you have any picks or no?
I do not. I'm looking though. I'm looking.
Yeah. I got a second rounder to deal you, man.
Well, we just heard that Brandon wants Solani and he's willing to pay a premium. There you go. Get a couple picks.
Shit.
Don't bother with a second though. You know you're gonna lose that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be a first.
Second picks are great.
Well, wait. There's an expansion draft though, right?
Who knows?
We'll have to make sure that my first isn't already taken by somebody either.
Expansion draft is a real question mark. I don't know if this guy Bobby Hill is joining or what's happening with it.
I mean, Bobby Hill also quit the pier after starting the season. Like, it's not a great sign at all. You know, he was super gung ho and then just quit.
He'll probably play a season for Q before he plays this one.
Yeah.
Before we do
I
an
think
expansion.
the long duck dong is joining.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not joining.
He's on break also actually from the Q and from the Peer League.
Oh,
He had some personal stuff or whatever. Who knows what it was? I don't know. But
so we don't have anyone new joining.
that's what I mean. I don't think so. It's just this Bobby Hill guy. And then I saw Ultra posted something today. I can't remember what it was. I'm thinking it was like ambiguous, of course. Who knows?
Like the draft started now.
Well, the draft is over. You guys all lost. I just can't see the whole week. Who knows? It was
All right, boys. I'm gonna
to
bail. I just didn't want to drop in and just tell you you're gonna lose. That's all.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Let's see, buddy. Enjoy that carrot.
Ah, it's good. I'm almost done. I gotta go get another one. Make sure that vision's up.
Yeah, it's good. See you, bud.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
Okay, we're back at Woodland and Providence. What do we land on here? Brandon, you're up. Putting you on the spot. Who's going to win this series?
I am going to go with the experience and Providence.
Won the playoff series?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He was second round last 2 years ago, maybe. He lost to Pink. I remember that was the.
Okay.
I think he's made
Because I think it takes an experienced person to beat Providence. He plays in such a unique way that people don't know what's coming when he does that snapperoo, or how to, set up your defenseman and just clog that middle. And he's very good defensively too. He doesn't let up. What's his goals there? Can you see that?
93 goals against. Like, he's what, fifth best, something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Tim Thomas, who is 98 rating or something this year. So,
But yeah, and I think again, going back to a message I was after a game with him, he's saying like I couldn't get any shots. I couldn't get anything to go across because he's so good at clogging up that middle. So I'm gonna go Providence, and I'll say 5.
yeah, wow.
What about you, Nathan?
Oh, I don't know. This one is really tough. I think the experience is something in this. Like, this will be his NG Killer's first go, but he's like really, really impressed me. I think I'm gonna go Providence in 7, but I could see NG Killer winning the series as well. Like, Lloyd's really good. His goaltending, I think, will be good enough to neutralize NJ Killer. Like NJ Killer's offense isn't that dynamic. He's got some like weird one-timer angles and stuff. So I don't know. I think Lloyd's goalie will keep him in it, and Madonna will bring him home in 7. But that one, I don't know. I could see an upset for sure.
Well, I'm with all you guys, so we're not having any disagreements yet in 3 rounds, which is crazy. But I agree. I think the challenge that Providence has is that he sticks to his game plan all the time, and if you figure it out, he doesn't change. But we've never seen Woodland in a playoff series, so we'll see. Can he adjust, and can he like change his style to beat Providence? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I agree. I think Providence is good enough to win this.
What do you pick him in?
I pick him in, I don't know, 5.
5. Wow.
5 or 6. I could see Woodland winning some games. I think they're all going to be close. But
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be, I think these are going to be some fun games to watch.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really good series. Yeah.
this is also a series where like down Bs are going to be killer. I think Providence is going to end up winning some games on down
I
Bs.
mean, Woodland's dialed in the goalie though. Like Sagathon, I watched him play Sagathon the other day, and he didn't give up any. Like he was just dialed right in. So it's going to be tough to score on Woodland, but I don't know if he can score.
But
enough.
can he score enough?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If Providence scores 1 or 2 down Bs in a series, that
Yeah,
can change the
yeah,
whole thing
that's
when it's
true.
like 1-0 games, 2-1 games.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm picking Providence. I'm hoping for Providence, frankly. Like I just like after this whole season where it's like tanking and draft talk and stuff, I've been saying it all along. Like it's the one guy who just doesn't give a shit about that at all and just comes and plays. And there's
Yeah.
one guy, but he's one of the guys who just doesn't
Just churns out.
doesn't even
top
know
10
this
finishes
draft.
year
Like
after
doesn't
year.
care about his roster. Just puts his guys in.
Yeah.
He'll play Madonna until the very bitter end. Like just doesn't give a shit about that, and I appreciate it this season where everyone like cared about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I cannot beat Providence. Like he just kicks my butt every time.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to see you play him in a series because I think after a little while you get used to his style. Like
Yeah,
I think that's his biggest downfall is like
you got to get conditioned for
yeah,
what's
you
coming.
play him 2 games in like a random weeknight, it's different. But if you play him, you sit down and play 4, 5, 6, 7 games against a guy, you figure it out a bit. So can he change enough to stop that? I don't know. We'll see. All right, next one is an awesome series. Pitt against Easter Island LHX and his shitty ass team. Pitt finished 4th overall, which he was at one point. We were talking about him missing the playoffs. So like he's been on a tear the last like month.
Yeah,
I don't think he's lost like maybe very much at all since we talked last, which was like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Ended up at 702 winning percentage, 173 goals. So he's 2nd overall in goals for, like by like him and Pink were far and away the best in terms of goals for, and 90 goals against. So he's crazy. Like that's he 83. Pink was 88 plus 88 on goal differential. Pitt's plus 83, second on that. Ended up having a really good season after really sucking at the beginning, and then he's playing one of the best players like LHX, who has a shitty team but he finds weird ways to win, plays great defense, only scored 114 goals, gave up 109. So like Pitt's numbers are way better. Pitt's won before. Pitt's really good, but it's a cool matchup for first round. I don't know. Nathan, what do you
I mean,
start with?
LHX, first off, his team is very shitty going forward. This year it's playable. All the guys are 70s, like 84 goalie. The rest are 70s. So I think it's like a playable team. I think, yeah. I don't know. This is a really interesting matchup because I think LHX also knows how to play Nips. And like, I don't know, looking at this draw, Nips has got to be he's got to be a favorite to make it to the semis out of this little quadrant here. By far, but LHX is really not an easy matchup, and he's tough to beat in the playoffs too. Like I played him a couple seasons ago, he beat me. He really he adjusts well throughout a series. He clogs the middle. Like Pitt's gonna have to earn it to beat him. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pick an upset here. I'm gonna go LHX in 7.
Ooh.
I think Pitt. I don't know. Pitt could easily win this in 5. He could just run him out, but I think LHX has the he just knows how to play him too. So
I like it.
that's it.
Cool. Brandon,
Especially coming back, from being off. Was he up 2 seasons?
Maybe more. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
2-3 seasons. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's a perennial playoff guy. he's just a really smart player. And I think he's smart enough to not fall for a lot of the, I mean, Nips is like a magician, like how he can manipulate the other team's players to do certain things. He can manipulate your drones, I think, better than anybody else in the league. But I think LHX is smart enough to get around that, but I'm still going to say Nips in 5 just because he's got a good team. And he's just been on a tear lately.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think this is a great matchup. I think LHX has a chance, but I'm picking Nips. I think Nips is just too good.
Yeah. I don't think they'll be as classic like Nips blowing people out, 8-1 type games. They'll be a lot closer. Probably more 4-2 type games.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm picking Pitt in 6, but I think LHX is the one guy out of this quadrant who could beat Nips. I think if Nips win this series, I think he's going to roll through the next round.
Yeah.
I think LHX will give him a good run though.
I like the wild card though. Picking LHX, it's a good one.
He's got a chance for sure.
He's got a chance, yeah. All right, let's move it on to the next quadrant. Well, we're going to start at the number 2 seed and we'll work our way up. So we're going to start with Sumter Trash against North Bay Knights, which is
Juicy matchup.
awesome series, right? To have
Wow.
15th seed, which is crazy. Like, I don't know. We were predicting North Bay. I was very vocal that he was tanking and didn't even want to make the playoffs. But I guess I was wrong because he got in. But his season was 27, 21, 3-1. It was -7 goal differential. Like, and then Pink was plus 88, led the league in goal differential, scored 178 goals, which is number 1 in the league, only gave up 90. So I mean, he had an amazing season. 37, 8, 3-4, almost 800, second seed. I don't know. It's hard to say anything against that, except that Unholy's really fucking good. Like,
Right. This is the hardest matchup as a number 2 I think you could get. Where's North Bay on goals allowed?
he was allowed 111, which
And where is that?
He's way off from his normal. He's usually 90-ish, right?
Yeah,
Like he'd be in that group.
so it's like 111 is kind of near the
Mid-pack,
bottom.
but near the bottom, yeah, the playoff teams. Yeah.
128 is NIU, 125 is G-Lock. So those are the 2 worst playoff teams. And then
They're worse, I
they're
guess.
worst,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're worse
But
the playoff teams, but
only
that's
2 goals
yeah.
less than LHX. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty close at that point.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, you're up.
All right. I think he is the Sedines, right? That's why he's
He has the Sedines. He has the better roster.
yeah. Yeah. I am gonna go with Pink in 6.
Safe bet.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a close one. North Bay's gonna have to have a low scoring game. Pink can really run up the score.
Right.
He played not too long ago, and Pink kind of blew him out. I think both games.
Mm.
So if he gets into this run and gun, he'll get blown out. I think, but North Bay plays very similarly to me, and
You knocked Pink out
I
last
did
year.
not Pink out 2 years ago. Pink's a lot better now too. So wait, was it last? No, I think it was 2 years ago. But I mean, I think he just has to really be stifling on defense and hope to score enough. Pink will give up some chances too, though. So I'll say Pink, but this one could go either way. I'll say Pink in 6 as well. Yeah, that seems right.
I'm gonna pick the upset on this one.
Ooh,
I'm gonna pick Unholy. Every year I pick Unholy and I get burned a bunch, but I'm gonna pick Unholy in an upset. Just like 1-0 games, 2-1 games, the whole series.
Yeah.
And it gets them in 7.
7. Yeah. So I was initially if this could really go a Pink easy sweep or
Yeah.
Unholy take him 7 and beating him.
I think that's exactly what'll happen. It'll be one of those 2 options because I
Yeah.
think if Unholy can win game
Yeah,
1.
these first 2 games, I think, are big.
I definitely if Unholy loses games 1 and 2, he's done. He's not coming back from that. I would bet on that.
Yeah.
I didn't say if he splits game 1 and 2, I think, and maybe if he can get into game 5 at 2-2, I think we have a pretty good series. I mean, I also think Pink, he plays well in these series. We saw him come back from 3-0 last, I think it was last year, right?
Yeah.
So like, it's not like he's gonna fold, but
I mean, I think the year that I beat him, I was up 3-0. He came back to force a game 6 and
Yeah.
took me to OT or something.
he's a great player.
Yeah.
But so is Unholy. So this is an awesome series.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a bit of a disagreement on that. That's good. So then in their quadrant, we got the Puss against Sugar Valley. This one's funny to me. I don't know why like these two who knows when they'll even play. He just throws in so many wrenches when you have him as your opponent. So like it'll be funny to see what happens with this one because like Puss will be he'll be on every minute of the day trying to schedule the fucking thing and Chucky just won't respond for a week.
Yeah.
So
Play it out.
It's like mind games. I don't know if he does intentionally, but they're a funny matchup. I'm kind of moved out. Puss ended up having a decent season, 30 wins, 16 losses, 136 goals for, 94 goals against. So he's pretty like he's in the high end of both those things, plus 42 goal differential.
Fourth highest goal differential.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But Chalky was plus 28 goal differential too. Like
Wow.
and it's only like where's his record? 30, 21, and 1. Like they had the same number of wins in the season. So Puss is up on some overtime losses.
Yeah.
So Chalky had an awesome season. He scored 130, so he only scored 6 goals less, and he only gave up 8 goals more.
His last year with Forsberg, he's traded him. So.
Chalky's good. Like I had a
good.
tough series against him a couple of seasons ago. That I think went 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Like man, he was hard to score.
No, yeah, he's really difficult to play against.
And I don't know. And we've seen Puss get upset in the past. So this is a really good series.
Yeah, if you're one of those higher seed teams that plays chalk in the playoffs, you kind of say to yourself, "Shit," like I don't want to play him, because he can beat anybody.
Absolutely. And it's also like we're no longer in season 3. Like if this matchup was in season 3 or season 4, it'd be like we'd be picking Puss in a sweep. But
yeah,
he improved a lot.
Yeah. I just watched him play Caden in the queue a week ago or something, and took him to 6. Like all good. Yeah, he was like really good series. So Chalky's really good. He could win this for sure. Yeah, he definitely underdog.
Well, Nathan, who you picking?
Pick Puss in 7. I think you might go the distance here. Yeah, I'll go Puss in 7.
Puss in 7. Brandon?
Puss in 5.
Puss in 5. I'm gonna take the chalk.
The chalk.
The chalk in 7. No, the chalk in 6. He's gonna win it at home.
Fucking
I got the 2 upsets on this
Valley,
bracket.
nice.
Sugar Valley against Unholy next round.
Nice.
I don't know. I expect Puss will win, but I could see an upset, and this is one.
Oh
where,
yeah, he's a shot for sure.
All right, we're gonna go to number 3 seed Hoth against Sonoma. Fuck, this first round is amazing. Like
Yeah, it is.
almost every one of these series are like you could see going either way, really. Then this is another one. Fuck, NIU is so good. He only played 50 games according to my.
Yeah, he didn't play his last 2 versus Red.
Oh, really? So then, like, he had 59 points. He could have been as high as like 10.
He could have been up to 63 if he won.
Yeah, so he could have been in chalk spot playing Puss, and I would have picked Sonoma over Puss. So I think Sonoma is like really underrated.
Huh.
Although he's never won a playoff series.
Never won.
So he scored 140, was 4th in the league, but he gave up 128, which is worse of all the playoff teams.
Yeah.
So like what you're getting, run and gun.
Yeah, kind of opposite style of teams here.
Hoth is the least amount of goals allowed in the whole league, 77. Scored 115 only. Absolutely, totally different styles. That's a cool matchup. Brandon, you're up on this one.
This is gonna be 7 games with Hoth edging it out at the very end.
Oh, wow. 7-gamer, huh? Have these guys ever played in the queue? Do you guys know? Like any series in the queue?
I don't know.
Yes, they do.
They must have at some point, yeah. I don't know. Caden's in the queue still, right?
Caden's top 5,
Did Caden just beat him in the first round in the queue? Do you remember, Brent?
and
I don't have my Discord.
Caden beat Chalky.
Caden beat Chalk, and then he played.
That was round.
Then he's playing Maryland Mike.
That's right, yeah. Who beat
NIU played Maryland Mike and lost.
Right. That was in a sweep.
That won 6 games.
Okay.
Oh no. Sorry, it was 4 games. 4 game sweep.
Man, everybody's so good.
Right.
Maryland Mike didn't even make the playoffs. The guys
That's crazy.
sweeping NIU in the Q playoffs, and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. This is a super interesting one. I have a really hard time betting against Hoff. He's just so fucking good. And so
I think every game is going to be 2-1.
if every game is 2-1, Hoff will win this series.
Right.
NIU though, like man, I played that series against him. I think 2 seasons ago we went 6, and the games were like 5-4. He's hard to keep off the scoreboard.
Yeah. What does he got? LeCavalier, is that right? He can score with.
He scores weird fucking goals. Like it's not usual stuff. I found him really difficult to play defense against, which I'm not sure that Caden can play like a run and gun game and win.
Mhm.
Which is where NIU will have a chance. Like if he can win, if he can get into 4-3 games, 5-4 games,
Yeah.
he's got definitely a chance to win this. I think this is going to be an awesome series, but I think I'm going to still go with Hoff, but I think it's going to be like 7.
Hmm.
I think Sonoma's going to give him a run and then choke at the end again.
What'd you say, Brandon? You were Hoff in 7?
7.
Because you're both Hoff in 7, eh? Yeah. I'll go Hoff in 6 for this one. I do think it'll be a good series, but
Defense and experience, I think, and winning in the playoffs.
the defense. But roster-wise, Sonoma might have a better roster. Like Hoff's roster
Yeah.
this year. Oh, like this is a really impressive season.
Yeah, he's going to need some help.
He's also played a ton in the last week,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
helps, I think, a lot.
Yeah.
Which is a
Factoring
segue
in,
into
yeah.
the next series, which is yours, Taipei against Mary Hill.
Yeah.
Mary Hill ends up 11th, but only at 48 games, 60 points. So he could have been as high as 7th had he won out.
Yeah.
And has played out of his 48 games, I think like 40 of them were in the last week, last 4 days.
Oh yeah, he's been going.
But he's just been playing a ton. You haven't played in how long? Like a month and a half? You were the first one done.
It's been a while. I'm just
And you're here until like you won't play it for another week.
no.
Like
Yeah.
this
Going to be iced.
This one is really tough because of that. Honestly, I do think it matters. And
How's your connection with him?
Yeah.
Actually, it was decent. We played him in the season. We played him on my host in the season, and I remember being like, yeah, it was like 8 out of 10. Like it was decent. It was playable.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, which the past couple of years it's been awful. So it was like a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. Like him and G-Lock's connection was pretty rough last night watching. Like it was unplayable. But we got our tournament up next weekend. So if it's shit, I mean we'll just play in person.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I would do that.
That's a really good idea.
I just don't want to. I was thinking about just doing it anyway, but like I don't want to fucking play a series on top of all those games. Like wow, socializing.
Just knock it out right away.
I mean, I was gonna tell him like just come an hour early, but like, do I really want to do that? You know, like, it would be fun. But
That's a good idea though, because then you don't have to.
Yeah.
if it's choppy, I think I'll. We can
Put
do
the
that.
kibosh on it.
Start early in the day before everyone starts getting drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much time we have in between games and stuff.
No,
but,
enough. You
yeah,
probably want to start like early, like at 12:30 or something, and get it done.
yeah.
The meat's gotta just let the meat marinate.
Yeah, that's an option. That would be kind of fun, but I do have a built-in excuse when I lose, so that's not bad either. But no, actually the connection was good, so I can't even complain. Like in the season,
I had a good connection with him too. I played him not long ago, just on the weekend, I think, last weekend.
Yeah.
It was good. It was perfectly fine on his host. I had no issues at all.
Oh, really? Nice.
So, what's your prediction here? Were you predicting your own series?
Oh yeah, I'll pick red and
Ooh.
Red and 7. Ooh.
it's coming in a little hotter than me right now. So yeah.
What do you think, Brandon?
I've always been kind of your champion here. I think as of late, I've always been saying I've been picking you for some championships, and I think you got a decent team here. So,
Definitely the better squad, yeah, for sure.
um, I would go with you in 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think Taipei in 7. I think you're gonna pull it out. I think you're gonna lose a couple though at the beginning, just from being cold. But maybe if you close the tournament, that might help.
Yeah, yeah,
But you only gave up 88 goals in the season. That's pretty elite. Your team
Yeah, that's top tier.
Red gave up a 101, but he still had 4 more games to go.
we played twice, I remember. I think I beat him. Let me just check here. Red. I lost in OT and I beat him 1-0. I lost 2-1 OT,
Yeah,
beat
they're
him
gonna be
1-0.
games.
Wow, it's gonna be
Red
close.
team, I played him the other day. It's obvious like his team is so shitty.
Yeah.
And like he had some beautiful one-timer goals that just missed the net or like stuff like that. That it's just gonna come back to bite him in these playoffs. Like it's too hard to play when you have your worst roster.
Yeah,
So I think he's gonna go out. I
He
think
looked pretty good watching some of the streams and playing though.
he's great. He's a really, really good player.
Yeah.
But I mean I think you're just gonna gum it up like you always do, and it'll be hard for him.
Yeah, it's tough to do against Red though.
he's really good at the one timer from above the circle.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you get that pass up there, but
Yeah, no.
Also, those ones where he comes in and he's above the circle with the puck and then passes
yeah,
to another guy above the circle and hits him.
right, straight over. Yeah,
He does this all the time, and but that's the kind of stuff that was missing. That if he had like even 80, like 180 ranked guy, he would score those goals. He wasn't doing it though.
oh, like when he had Brett Hall, like it was unstoppable.
His team, he was really good then. So yeah, I'm picking Taipei only because of the roster.
Right.
Okay, so that gets us through round 1. Let's quickly go through round 2, and we'll roll into the finals. Now it gets so unpredictable here because
Well,
we've
we've
all got Thunder Bay against Min Hattrick. I'm picking Thunder Bay in 5.
I think I can feel the energy through this camera here. So I'm gonna pick you. And I would say it's gonna be 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 6 as well. John in 6. Nick's playing well. He's playing really good lately.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so then we got Providence. Did we all pick? No, you picked
No,
Woodland.
we all picked Providence.
We all picked Providence. And then we've got Providence against Pitt or Providence against Easter Island. So I mean I'm saying that if Pitt gets through Easter Island, he's gonna take out Providence or whoever wins
Yeah.
easily handily. I don't think
I
Providence.
mean, I will say Providence plays Pitt pretty damn well, man. Like every year I look at their box scores and he beats Pitt, weirdly enough. Like I want to check their scores this year here. Hold on.
I would cheer for Providence in the series, but I don't think.
Yeah, Lowy beat him twice this year. 5-3 and 5-2. Like for some reason he matches up super well with Pitt. But yeah, I would
So Providence swept them.
yeah, I feel like every year you like at least get the split or sweep some. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for Providence to win that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Pitt's too good.
so Pitt in what?
Pitt in I don't know 5.
What would you say, Brandon?
6 for Pitt.
6. And then mine would be LHX. I'd probably go LHX then to the semis. LHX over Providence. 7. I feel like that would be a good series.
That would be a really good
really
series.
interesting one.
Yeah. Totally different styles.
Yeah, I feel like LHX.
LHX to the semis. That'd be a great run. All right, and then we've got down here below we've got Sumter or North Bay, and Tegucigalpa or Sugar Valley. So I've got North Bay and Sugar Valley. That seems unlikely that both those two are going to upset, but if those two did play, I would be taking North Bay to win it.
North Bay to the semis again. Damn.
I pick this every year, and it never happens.
Just keep going. Huh?
Just doing it anyway. And you guys both have Sumter against Puss, right?
What would you say in that one, Brandon?
This is a tough one, I think. Do you know these? See what they did against each other?
Yeah, let me look that up. Sumter. Sumter lost 3-1 and won 5-2, so they split.
Hmm. I'm gonna say, oh, dang it. My gut to saying Puss in 7.
Wow.
All of them.
Yeah. I'm honestly leaning that way too. It's kind of tough to pick against Sumter with this season. It's just,
Right. With those Sedines, he's on fire with them.
that's true. His roster is quite a bit better.
But
Yeah.
Puss is Puss too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Plus than 7, I'll say as well.
It Puss is like, I think he struggles with his accuracy on his players too. You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna say,
Nathan convinced you.
yeah, I'm going Sumter in 7.
I
The accuracy, because he sailed so many pucks against me, it was ridiculous. Puss did.
If Sumter can win against North Bay and is playing Puss, to me, I think Sumter's going to beat Puss too. But I wouldn't be surprised. I'd say 7-2. I think that would be an awesome series.
So we have
Yeah.
We all have 3. We all have different guys going through that quadrant.
Yeah, that quadrant's up in the air. But I honestly, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is I think both of those teams could upset, but I don't think it's likely that my predictions are going to come through.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's likely North Bay and Chalky both win.
Right.
But I think both of them could win.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I picked NIU over Hawk, and we've all got Taipei going through.
I got Mary Hill.
Oh, you got Mary Hill. Jeez, this gets a bit ridiculous. Okay, let's say if it is Taipei versus Hawk.
That's only Brandon.
Who do you have, Brandon?
I'm gonna go Nate again. And
That'd be a good series.
I'd say in 6.
Last year, yeah.
What did you do last year? 7?
6, I want to say I beat him,
That's a great series, and that's one of those
Yeah.
series that's just gonna go on like a coin.
Yeah, that was just
like,
a couple of random ass
That's it.
goals.
When you're only winning 2-1 every game, it's just like
Right.
it changes the whole.
Exactly.
That'll be another low scoring one, I think.
I had like all breaks. I remember in that series. Like I just kept getting bounces and stuff. It was weird.
Yeah, I think and then the other way would be Mary Hill and Hawk, which is who you were predicting, right?
Yeah. I guess I'll go Hoth, but that's a really, really tough one. I'd go Hoth in 7 in that one.
Yeah, that'd be a great series if we
Great
play.
series.
And then the other way would be Sonoma against Taipei, which is what I have. I'm gonna pick Sonoma.
Yeah.
I think you'd have a rough go with Sonoma. He's like the kind of the worst
He
matchup.
crushed me this year, actually.
Just because he plays pure offense and you kind of try to lock it down, and I think he scores a lot. He's hard to lock.
Yeah.
You have to run and gun a bit with
I
him.
lost 5-0 and 2-1 to him. Yeah, I remember he like destroyed.
Yeah, to me, I think if Sonoma can get through Hoth, Sonoma's got a good shot. Although if Sonoma played Mary Hill, then I would go Mary Hill. You know, this is so
Yeah.
interesting because just run and gun. Like Mary Hill will go 6-5, no problem.
Yeah.
If you go offense versus offense, I think he would lose. Yeah.
I think he can't lock it down too much. So I think Mary Hill could beat him on that. But anyway, I'm picking Sonoma to go through.
So you've got the
Nice.
versus 15 in this elements.
Good thing I'm not putting any money on this thing.
Wow. So all right. So Brandon's got, who are your 4 semifinal teams? You got Sean versus Pitt.
So yeah. Oh, that's a tough one.
And then you got
And then you got
Taipei again.
Taipei and Sumter.
Oh yeah, he just changed it. Taipei and Sumter. Take us through it. Who's going to be the winner? Thunder Bay, Pitt, Taipei, Sumter.
Have you two played each other in a semifinal?
He beat me in the final. What was that? 3 years ago now?
Oh, in the finals, yeah.
And then I beat him the year after that. I beat him, but I don't remember if it was the finals or the semis.
Finals. Again.
Might have been the finals, yeah.
Oh, 2 finals against each
It
other.
was back-to-back finals, yeah. And then last year, what happened with Pitt last year? Wolf knocked it. Oh yeah,
Wolf
knocked him out in
beat him
the
in the
semis.
semis last year. Pitt's been to the semis probably 4 straight years or something.
Right.
So this would be a 5th if he gets there.
Yeah, well, I'm going with Sean.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
a good bet. I just played Nips
yeah.
Thursday night in the queue.
What'd you do?
I beat him in 5.
Okay.
It was like it was an awesome series, like really awesome. Like the games were 1 goal games every single game. The last game was like 0-0 overtime, and I think we must have played like I don't know. It felt like forever of overtime. 50 to end up being a 1-0 game. I finally scored on a breakaway, but like it was end to end. It was awesome. Like it was one of the best series like I remember playing in a long time.
Well,
It was so good. Like he was scoring so only a couple goals. All the games were really close. Like yeah, it looked like I beat him in 5, so it looked worse than it was, but it was super close.
Yeah. No, I'll go with you in 7.
all right, I got you over LHX probably 6. What do you have? You in Pitt?
I have me and Pitt, and I'm gonna take Pitt out in 5. No mercy this playoffs. Okay, the other side, Brandon, you had Sumter and Taipei.
I am gonna go with my audible and pick Sumter, I think. I think
1 and 2.
yeah. I'd say 6 for that one also.
Sumter beat me 2-0 and 6-1 this year. Him and Sonoma were the two that I was just
That was
like,
in your 8-game losing streak.
yeah,
though,
I just like forgot how to play for a second. Didn't help playing those guys.
Keep saying those Sedines. I mean, he plays with them well.
You got Sumter going to the finals, all right?
Yep.
I got who do I have in this? I got Caden and Puss again. Oof, it's a good matchup.
Caden and Puss. Wow.
Caden matches up pretty well with him. I'd go Caden in 7 maybe for that one.
Yeah, I think that would make sense too. And then I've got NIU against who? North Bay.
NIU North Bay.
NIU all the way to the final.
NIU.
Yeah, as I'm thinking about this, I think my predictions are a bit off on this quadrant. I don't think there's a world in which that is the actual
A
matchup.
14 final, that would be impressive.
I could see NIU getting through, honestly, out of that quadrant.
Oh, yeah, for
I could
sure.
see that happening, but I don't think it's going to happen at the same time that North Bay gets through this other crazy quadrant.
Yeah. Odds are.
Who has the most pressure? I'm gonna ask both of you guys. Who's got what team has the most pressure on them in this playoffs?
For just one round or total playoff?
Just for the whole show, like
I think Nick does.
as the defending champ.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good choice.
interesting.
Yeah,
G kind of does in a way, This is G with his break coming up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although he's 16 seed up against me first round, he probably doesn't have too much pressure.
Think the Wolf has
Two choices for me are Hoth and Sumter. I think after such good seasons, like I don't know, doors open for a finals run for one of these guys. They're on the opposite side of the bracket of Sean, even Nick, Pitt. So it's open. Like that side is relatively open. I think it would be a bit of a disappointment for both those guys to not make it to the finals.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting that all 3 former champions are on one side. Yeah, I was thinking Sumter too as the most pressure. Really, like the season that he's had, people are talking about him as like a legit contender, and he's never been to the. Has he been to the conference finals?
Yeah, he's been
I think
to
he
the
did once,
semis,
right?
He's won the Q too, right?
He won back-to-back Qs.
Yeah.
He's able to do it.
Won the March Madness tourneys.
Did he?
Yeah.
Beat Puss in the finals. Yeah, he's an amazing player. He's gotten so good. So I don't mean to minimize it, but I do think that there's pressure on him because he hasn't quite got there yet in the W.
Yeah. I mean, it's just tough to get through a full playoff, and it's like matchup wise too. Like
these teams are amazing. Like almost every team in the playoffs. Like
yeah,
you look at these matchups, and that's what I mean. Like I'm predicting upsets, but like they're not even really upsets. Like any of these.
I mean, what was North Bay was like a 4 or 5 seed last year. What was Sumter like? Probably below that, or he was around that. So
wasn't he 8 seed when you beat him out that one year? You were 16 seed because of Maddie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys have been all over. I mean, you could see Red going on a run. Like
Yep, right.
Red
Maybe
could
it's the
get
big
into
finals
semis.
or something,
Pitt could win it all. Manhattan could win it all. Wolf could win. Like
Yeah.
it's not out of the realm of possibilities that Wolf beats Manhattan and then takes me out or takes G-Lock out.
Right. Yep.
I'd be surprised if the winner of Providence and Woodland got through the next round. Easter Island, I mean, I guess I'd be surprised if they beat Pitt, but Easter Island could get to the semis. Like that's not out of the realm.
Yeah, I think he has the hardest run
Yeah, he'd have to
to
knock
the
one of those two, and then whoever comes out of this quadrant's gonna be.
right.
Yeah, there's no easy runs though. Even Puss has pressure on him. Like we
Right.
don't really talk about
Yeah.
Puss as like a contender anymore. Like, you know, and Puss is really good, but Puss hasn't been, I don't think Puss has been in the finals or conference finals for a long time.
Yeah, he's got a bit of pressure to get back to.
And this is a pretty good bracket for him.
Yeah,
It really
it
broke
broke
down.
right for him, I think. Yeah.
Chalk, I mean, if you had to pick a matchup, Chalk's not a bad choice.
Mhm.
And then Sumter can get through.
Yeah, I'm really not enjoying my road here. I like Red, Hoth.
Yeah, but which
Yeah.
quadrant would you pick?
I mean,
You
yeah,
know,
there's
like
not really.
there's no easy one. Like which one would be the easiest quadrant you figure? Probably Pitts has got to be up there.
Yeah.
That's
Pitt's path.
I think Pitt's path is, but Pitt's got to get through either Wolf who beat him out, Manhattan, or me in the next round.
And LHX
Hmm.
first round is
LHX first round.
brutal.
Not
That's a
easy.
brutal first round matchup.
Yeah, it's tough.
No, there's
nobody
no
here.
easy.
Who's most likely to get an upset out of the bottom 8 seeds? And I don't even think we can't even include Nick in that. So you have to just start with the
10 and down.
10 and down. Who's most likely to upset?
Most likely to upset. Most likely probably Red.
Red at seed 11 because Reds really shouldn't even be a bottom 8 seed probably.
Red should probably be a 7 seed if he plays his last 2 games. So
And if he plays his last 2 games, it bumps Wolf down to 9, Sagathon to 10.
Well, you obviously have NIU.
I think NIU is most likely to upset Hoth. I think that is probably
really,
my pick. Yeah.
Wow.
And but that's I mean I don't
But are
mean,
you saying to get to the finals?
no, I mean even round 1, like who would you take as the most likely team? If only one of the bottom 8 guys get through round 1, who do you think it is?
Yeah, it's got to be Sonoma, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too. I think it is Sonoma. Maybe Woodland even.
Yeah, yeah.
Sugar Valley can be surprising. You know?
All of these matchups you can
Yeah.
like,
And I said earlier too, like if I was number 2 seed and I had North Bay on there, I'd be not happy.
Right. North Bay was number 2 seed, I think 2 seasons ago. You know,
yeah.
that's rough.
I think the lower seeds on the bottom part of the bracket are a lot scarier.
Yeah, you might be right. The only matchup I'd be truly shocked would be G-Lock winning or beating Sean.
Right.
The rest of these, if there's an upset, I wouldn't really be that surprised. So
Mhm.
that would be a decent surprise just because we're all like assuming Pitt makes another Final Four. Like it would be kind of shocking to not see him there, but LHS can easily win that series, I think. Like the rest of these, like if Chalky beats Puss, wouldn't be like shocking, you know? I'd be surprised, but
I think the Chalky Puss one would be maybe the most surprising other than the ones you've already talked about. Like I don't think
Right.
if you pull the league, I don't think Chalky's getting too many votes in there.
yeah, it's true.
And I think that's in part because Chalky's really underrated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People still have in their head, you know, Chalky was not even a playoff team for like the first whatever 7 seasons or something. But I do think now it wouldn't be shocking if you pay close attention, but I think the league would be a bit surprised by that.
Yeah.
Also, I think he's maybe a bit, this is going to sound bad, but I think he's a bit overrated because people remember when he was winning every year, like getting the front.
Right.
He hasn't.
But it gets in your head, like,
Yeah.
gotta play Puss. Here comes 2 losses.
Exactly, right? But he's been pretty consistently in the 7th, 8th, 6th, 5th seed. And I don't.
Yeah, he's been up top like so long. You don't get the draft picks.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
true,
I
man.
mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm just looking at the teams now. Sugar Valley has the better team. Like he's got better goal. He's got Forsberg, and then the rest of the team's pretty much equal.
Hmm.
So yeah, that might be one of those ones where he just, gets the win. You're a bit shocked, but
I would still be surprised.
I'd be very surprised.
This is so good. It would be really surprising if Chalky win. Well, I mean, I think this is probably I mean, we say this every year, I'm sure, but like this seems like the best first round ever. Like it's awesome. These matchups are amazing. Hopefully everybody streams and they pick
Yeah.
play games that are not like 10 a.m. Sunday morning.
And then I guess we're just waiting for draft and
We're waiting on a lot of shit right now. I mean, we don't have to talk about it too much.
lottery.
We'll get it going. The lottery's gonna go, which is cool.
Yeah, I want to see that.
But I mean, we've got this issue with Magnus saying he's quitting that needs to be resolved, and like he's probably not gonna
Quitting?
listen. Magnus, if you're fucking listening, like if you're quitting, let people know.
I don't think he's quitting.
I don't think he is either. I think it was just like a night that he was probably drunk and like whatever. So when he posts stuff like that, it causes chaos. So I hope he comes in and clarifies because he's still making comments like we're running the draft this day and doing like, as if nothing happened, but he did make his big post saying he's taking the season off. So hopefully that doesn't hang over everybody's head for the like next 2 weeks.
But we only have draft and lottery. That's it, right?
It's that expansion draft part that makes me a
expansion
bit
draft.
nervous. Like this new team, if there's an expansion draft, that was a talk about it at one point.
But I thought we had a few new teams. If we only have the
Only
one,
have
then
the one. Probably do what they've done the last few seasons, just give him a
Build it
waiver
up.
team. Yeah, totally. But he has to be in the draft, so like there's some weird things there.
Yeah, if there's an expansion, I'd better trade one of my guys.
You have to
Yeah,
trade one of your guys just in case you have to pick a forward. Your team is too fucking good to drop one of these random, like these guys.
I know.
Who would even drop?
I can't drop anyone.
I mean, Simmons? That would not be a good drop.
No. Because
Yeah.
then it handcuffs me for the future. And
Brad Stewart, it would be your drop, but he's not even bad.
That's if you.
but if I can't protect all the forwards.
Yeah, that's your problem is if you don't trade a forward and all the D are gone by the time you get to draft. But you'll know after the lottery. If you get in the top 5, it's pretty good bet you can get a good D.
Yeah.
Even Andre Markov if you had to. Like he's really good still. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah. There's a few teams like that. Even Yoda's team is like that, right? Like he's
Yes.
his
Yeah.
team is fucking stacked. And, like
Eric
he might
Brewer, I guess, but even he's pretty solid.
Eric
man.
Brewer's pretty solid, and that would be if Yoda drafts another D, but he's got Weber and Tiemann in. Like he doesn't need a D.
Yeah, true.
If he picks another forward, his forwards aren't actually they're pretty damn good actually. Bergeron's amazing.
Yeah. He's really good with them.
Krejci's okay. Like his forwards probably aren't even as good as yours actually, other than Bergeron. So he probably would be best to pick a forward, but then he's got to drop like Heatley or Oshie.
Could trade Heatley. Heatley's only got 1 year, 5 and 5, I think, left. So maybe that's his play.
Probably
Trade
drop
Heatley or
trade. You think there's gonna be a bunch of trades before this draft for like guys like
pretty
that?
quiet out there. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's see if I got any messages from Sutton here.
Also helps with
Now that
you know
everyone's
you
listening,
do.
you're gonna have 18 offers from Sutton.
Mhm.
Well, this has been great, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
That's fun. We'll see this playoff run and we'll go from there. Season 15, we'll see you back in the first round.
All right. You guys take care.
All right, see you, buddy.
I'll see ya. Bye.
All right, thanks everybody. We'll shut it all down and yeah, good luck to all the playoff teams. I don't know, Sutton, I'm sure we'll have a lottery going sooner than later. See you later.